Hey, entrepreneurs, I want to remind you today of a core foundation when it comes to productivity. More is not always better. And specifically, I want to ask you to watch out for a scenario where you start drowning in your own success, meaning your business or you personally are so busy because you've accumulated enough projects or clients or whatever that metric is for you, that means you're full, that you've stopped doing the smart kinds of things like thinking ahead about what you can delegate or planning different ways that you can spend 1 hour to save yourself 10 hours by automating something, or doing the kinds of things like analysis of all your customers to find that 80/20, so that you can reduce the risk of how many clients or customers you're serving, liability and costs involved with that, while having the cream of the crop 20% that are producing 80% of the profit. You can focus on them and double up on that kind of client or that kind of customer, that kind of project opportunity that you're pursuing. So I want you to slow down for a minute and ask yourself, is there anywhere in my business where I personally or as a team, our total capacity, we're at 100% or even worse, at 110%, where you're working overtime, something that's not sustainable. And as a result, you haven't been able to slow down and be efficient so that you can keep your actual productivity high when it comes to reaching the goals that really matter for you or for your business. So here's the challenge. Just pause for a moment to ask yourself, even if you're not an agency that has customers and you're not losing efficiency by letting things slip through the cracks because you're serving too many customers, even if you're a business owner who does something like lead gen for pay-per-call, or you have no product at all and no customers and you're just an affiliate driving traffic, whatever you do, ask yourself, okay, well, I probably do have some constraints somewhere in my business. And if I maximize my capacity, that means I'm probably also maxing out my capacity when it comes to that particular constraint. And ask yourself, what would happen if I slowed down instead of continuing to work at maximum capacity? If I slow down and I ask myself, all right, theory of constraints says that if I focus on the bottleneck and resolve that first, I'll be able to move faster toward my goals. Am I creating enough space to slow down, to identify what that constraint is, to spend the time thinking about, brainstorming, consulting with people about ways to overcome that constraint, and then executing on that? Because that's the kind of efficiency that we start to lose when we get too busy. Take a moment just to think carefully about your business. Ask yourself, just spend 2 minutes thinking about what is our capacity, how close are we to that, and where's the sweet spot for slowing down to plan? Is there one small thing I could do to carve out enough time this week to just slow down and do that analysis and do some planning instead of rushing? Talk to you again soon.